What's up? We betting the max? He said, "Oh, of course." Huh?
I didn't even pay no attention. Who the fuck that was?
What you doing? You got the Nas in there?
Hell nah.
Oh, you got that nitrous in this thing.
I'm looking for my damn Max Best thing if I can paint this body.
For real? That motherfucker clean, bro. I ain't gonna cap with you.
Nothing new with this motherfucker, bro.
So that's how you know your shit legit.
Yeah.
Cause they was flagging that motherfucker.
Flag that nigga shit. Nigga, I'm about to tell you how legit this shit is. Nigga, I can't even play my own music on Facebook.
Damn, for real, even though you own the rights to it.
Nigga, I can't even do it.
Ah.
Not off the rip.
So you too legit.
I got to go get the blue check verification to play my shit.
Oh, that's all you gotta do?
Yeah.
So if I got the blue check, I can play your shit?
Nah, cause you ain't me.
Cause I ain't you.
Right. Nigga,
Damn.
they like, nigga, we need to verify you is who you is before you just start playing this shit in the background.
That's crazy, yo. I never knew that because when I be uploading my videos, some of them will get flagged, like a Michael Jackson song, just a smidget of it.
Yeah.
When I was in Vegas, they flagged that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's wild, nigga.
And I just blanked it out. But that Rich the Factor, they let me get off with that Rich.
But yeah, I played one of my own songs on my Facebook videos. It's just my
It was
Facebook
like,
live.
hey, is you
And
Max
it was
Beck?
like, are you Max Beck? Are you Michael Douglas? Are you
Yeah.
sure? Nigga, we don't believe you. And I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
Deleted my own shit.
Before we give y'all too much more of that sauce, man, welcome back to another episode of You What Order, man, where you see the God, your favorite God, brother. Back at it again, man. I'm here with Max Beck.
Little t-shirt Max today.
Little t-shirt Max, he says.
Yeah.
And we gonna give y'all some more of that sauce, man. How to legitimize y'all's business, man, and monetize that shit. Cause a lot of these young fellas don't know. A lot of these young fellas are making hits and they don't even know.
A lot of the old fellas don't know. And I'm keeping it real. I didn't know at first. I didn't know what to do.
So how did you come across that sauce?
Really it was my cousin Anthony. That nigga, Anthony Everett, that nigga, he was riding with me. We trying to figure out how to get the music, to the radio.
Yeah.
And that nigga sent me a link to how to get your music on the radio and what needed to be done in order for them to even accept your shit before they listen to it. So, man, it needed to be registered here. It needed to be verified here. It needed to be scanned here. So we took one song and we just made sure it hit every place it needed to hit.
Okay.
And we put that one
Like a
song
little checklist.
Right. So, and that was Anyways. We put Anyways out like 6 months before we even thought about putting an album out.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that it did what it's supposed to do.
And it did
And
that.
we pressed enter in all the right spots and submit in all the right spots, and it worked.
Okay.
So, and I ain't talked to that nigga in years. I ain't talked to that nigga because this is what's wrong with Topeka. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong.
For those y'all don't know, man, we from Topeka, Kansas, man. The 785,
yeah,
the
top
666,
man.
man.
But I'm about to tell y'all what's wrong.
The town, man. And this is Max Beck about to give y'all some sauce, man. What's wrong with the town?
The problem with the town is nobody has been successful yet. And when I mean successful, I mean like on a superstar level. So everybody's fighting to be the first still.
Yeah.
And nobody really wants to be the other person.
Nobody want to be number two?
Not number two, but it's just like everybody wants to be the face of whatever's going on. So I'm saying that to say this. My cousin Anthony was supposed to be my fucking Dame Dash, Diddy.
Yeah,
like that. So after this nigga tells me what I need to do to register my music, this nigga calls me and says, what was that site that you registered your music for? And I'm telling him, so I'm like, why? I did it already, why? Shit, because I'm about to rap, and I said, Anthony, I ain't got time for another rapper around me right now. I don't. So I tell you what, you call me back when you want to handle the business part.
Yeah.
I'm handling the rapping part.
Yeah, I got the rap. Don't even worry about that.
I ain't talked to that nigga since.
Do he rap now?
Anthony always rap. That nigga can rap. But that's not the point. Just because you can rap don't mean you really, really want to.
That's a fact.
And there's niggas that really, really want to. And that's something Payne used to talk about all the time. Like, nigga, getting the weeds out the rose garden.
Yeah.
Nigga, there's roses right here, and there's weeds right here, and we need to get these weeds out the rose garden so that the rose garden can look like it's supposed to look.
And so the roses can grow the way they're supposed to grow.
And that's all it is. And not everybody can rap. Not everybody can be the businessman. I can't be the businessman. I don't want to be.
You don't want to.
I want to be the rapper.
Focus on the pen and the pad.
That's it, nigga. I don't want to be the superstar. I want to be sitting, nigga, in the chair. I don't want to be. Yeah, you handle that. I want to be right here.
So with that being said, you got management? You got somebody managing your shit?
Nigga, we managing our shit. My shit.
For real?
Me, nigga, you, when you call me and tell me. Because that's what it boils down to. You can try to put people in position, but like I said, everybody's still out for themselves. And I can't blame them.
Nah,
I just can't wait on them
that's,
no more.
That's first rule of life.
So,
Self-preservation.
Nah, ain't no management. Nigga,
So no management right now.
Hell no. If anybody the manager, it's my brother Damon. Dope. That nigga the manager. My
Shout
other
out
brother,
Damon.
my other brother Kevin.
Big
that
Kev.
nigga the manager.
Shout out Big Kev.
We manage shit and try to figure out what we doing next.
Hell yeah.
Straight up.
Man, what you bringing up, Big Kev, man? Kevin's little brother.
Ah, yeah.
Classic track. For those y'all who ain't never tapped in, man, go check out Max Bet, man. Kevin's little brother. That's one of them ones. Hey, was you surprised at how well that song took to the town?
I'm surprised at how well any of my music takes to anybody because in my mind,
For real?
Yeah, we don't. As the writer, okay, let's be honest. We all think our shit's tight.
True.
Or we wouldn't put it out.
True.
But just because we think it's tight don't mean 152 million people gonna think it's tight. So you never know. So every time somebody says that shit's tight, I'm always like, damn, is it? That's
You don't say.
right. So I'm very surprised.
Yo, how long did it take you to make that song?
That song for real is a junk song. And what I mean by a junk song is that first verse I wrote a while ago. The hook of the song is really the beginning of a whole nother verse that I just had in the notebook, and I was just like, damn, let me try that for a hook. And it worked. And then the second verse is like the first half of it is off some shit I recorded a while back, and then I just ran and let it go. But that's really a junk song, a scrap together Frankenstein ass song.
Man, them be the best ones though.
It was more studio time. I had more beats and I told that nigga to press record. Let's see what happens.
See what it do.
Yeah.
So what was the single off that Max Bet?
So I didn't.
You ain't had no single?
Shit. I guess Anyways could have been a single. Let's Ride could have been a
Cause
single.
you had them on there for the ladies. Doing it could have definitely been a single. I slapped that Doing It still to this day.
I don't know what was a single because people listen to the whole album.
That's a fact.
Everybody, you might think one song was worth being a single, and the next nigga might be like, nah, this song was worth being a single. So I don't know because I never put one. I guess I dropped the video for Let's Ride. So if anything, that would be.
That's the only visual you got.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't. And the only reason why is because at the time, for what I was trying to do, it didn't take a whole bunch of visuals. It didn't take a whole bunch of spending money that was going to be unnecessary. I cut costs, and I got the same results that I would have got had I went to spend way more
All kind of money.
I wanted to spend. So,
man, because you really didn't even do too much marketing as far as like, usual marketing press runs.
Yeah, no, it wasn't none of that. I let y'all do it.
Let the streets do it.
And I ain't in the streets, social media.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, that's all it was, for real. I told you. You told somebody. They told somebody.
That's the best way.
They told somebody. They told somebody.
That shit travel.
Y'all told somebody. And man, shit, that's what happened.
That shit travel.
There were some things that I wanted to do that I didn't get to. But shit, I mean, the shit still worked. And I ain't gonna say it worked because we still sitting right here.
I'm gonna say that shit worked because you still got niggas calling me talking about that Max Bet.
Yeah, that's real.
That didn't listen to me the first time I told them go tap in.
A lot of people they don't know what they know because of the people I've been fucking with. So obviously, Mike do something.
Yeah.
But when they hear it, it's way more than they expected because they expecting that the typical local thing. And I try to stay so
far away from that shit. Yeah.
Like, I don't even think I rap like a local. When I say a local, that ain't even like a disrespect. Like I'm putting you here, and then there's people. I'm just talking about. I don't sound like my area. I embody my area. What I choose to talk about is definitely my area. But the way it's coming out, it don't sound. I don't sound like Rich. I don't sound like them Kansas City dudes, and I slap that shit out. It just don't sound like it. I don't rap fast.
You
like
don't sound like a Bay Area nigga.
Nah,
you don't sound like you from Atlanta.
I definitely ain't rapping fast like Tech Nine and them. My nigga, RP to my nigga Rich, man. My nigga Rich.
RP to Rich, man.
That nigga rapping fast. I never did that shit. Fees rapping fast. Trey P, them niggas was rapping fast. Even Payne,
you heard him get
fast, but I don't do that shit. My tongue too lazy. Nigga, my pen is too lazy. If you open up, look, I used to open up Richard's notebook, and one verse would be 15 pages, because he's saying so much shit. Yeah. Nigga, one of my verses is half a page. Right. I ain't saying shit in my verses. Straight up.
Man, definitely shout out Richard Barber, man.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I ain't one of the GOATs.
Yeah, definitely one of them. To be honest, Rich is heavily, like majorly one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing today. And Chop too. You know,
that nigga was influential.
Chop too. Chop had the studio in his basement when we was kids. And shit, that's how it cracked off. My brother, I always had rap around me when I was a kid. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
So, Dopey, Casper, I went to school with them niggas when we was little.
Yeah.
Them niggas come to the crib one day. My brother Damon walk in the house. They like, that's your brother? And I'm like, you talking about Damon? They're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, nigga, why? What the fuck is y'all all hype about?
Right.
They're like, nigga, that's Dope from Devious Minds. I said, who?
Nigga, that's Damon.
That's Damon from nigga cutting my goddamn hair. They know fucking Dope from Devious Minds. Who the fuck is Dope and what is Devious Minds? These niggas knew that my brother was rapping before I knew my brother was rapping.
That's crazy.
Them is the new two niggas that showed me that my brother was a rapper. I had not a clue. Because when he around me, the age gap, he wasn't about rapping when he was with me.
The man.
Yeah, he picking up his little brother, or he coming over to fuck with his little brother, because it's still one in between us. So I'm the baby. I had no clue this nigga Damon was a rapper.
So, you ever check his shit out?
Who, Damon?
Yeah.
All the time.
Is he nice?
But
I ain't never heard Damon's rap.
For real?
No, I'm like, shit, like you said, I know Damon cut my hair.
Right, nah, that nigga's nice with it. I'm about to tell you, out of the group, Damon was like the, like I don't think he was the best rapper, like as far as
lyrically.
That's gonna always be Stewart Straight Jacket to me. He was always the pen and like the. If it's 6 niggas in the room right now, and you tell everybody to rap, you're gonna be more impressed with Stewart than anybody in the room. I mean, he's a cypher beast. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he's a cold nut.
To me, Damon is more album dedicated. He worried about really selling this
longevity.
Album. Right. He ain't worried about standing around in the cypher. He trying to sell that single.
Yeah. Get that single out.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me get these royalties.
And that, to me, that was the difference between them two. They both nice as fuck. Like and to me, I tell Stewart to his face the same thing I'm telling y'all now. Because me and him done went at it all day long.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
We done went at it.
What's up, family? It's your boy, UC the God, your favorite God brother. On this episode, it's powered by ESL 1230 brand clothing. If you want to get everything straight like 1230, you need to go to Instagram right now. Go to ESL 1230 brand clothing. Tap in with me. I'll get into that.
But I tell y'all the same thing I told Stewart. Nigga, if we standing in a room and I tell everybody to rap, you probably gonna be the one everybody more impressed with. But when it comes to selling music, your shit's trash, bro.
Can't do it.
I don't want to hear your album. I'm not listening to that shit for 15 songs straight.
Nah. That's where a lot of niggas get it fucked up too. Like, it's cool to be in, you know, you can be the hardest nigga on the block if that's what you're trying to do.
Right, but
I can't ride to that shit.
I can't ride to that shit. That shit's just, that's what I call front porch freestyle.
So would you say that Devious Minds is the closest to success out of Topeka? Because they had a nice run.
I would say that, but I can't right now because of what this nigga T-Rail's doing.
So we talking about hip hop though. We talking about rap.
Well, I was just talking about when I said success, or watching people become successful. I meant nigga, period. Whether it was somebody going to the NBA, somebody going to the NFL, nigga, we don't really.
T-Rail for sure.
We ain't seen none of that shit around here.
Yeah,
Where
T-Rail
when I
for
lived in
sure.
Beaumont, Texas, nigga, I watched a nigga walk across the stage the same year I did and check right into the NBA. Big Perk, Kendrick Perkins, nigga, they was our crosstown rivals.
Shit,
nigga.
I played football against Vince Carter.
Yeah, so nigga, I done seen success. Nigga, I grew up here, but when I moved to Texas, it was the height of DJ Screw and them. Nigga, I watched Lil Flip and them niggas come up off the ground and seen success before.
That's a fact.
So I mean, not too many people from here have
So
seen
with
that.
you, so with you living in Texas and seeing that hometown camaraderie and that hometown support, you think Topeka can ever get to that?
Yeah, because it ain't about the town, it's about the nigga doing it.
As long as you're a sturdy nigga in the town, shouldn't be no
Nah,
reason why you shouldn't have no support.
You think that we don't want to be able to be like, that's our guy?
It seems like nah.
No, it seems
It
like
seems
that.
like nah.
But we really do. We really want to be like, we wish T.I. was from here. We wish we had a
man.
Biggie. We wish we had a Pac. We wish we had a Jay. We
need
wish
that.
we had a
We need
nigga
that.
was like, yeah, nah, nigga, that's that nigga from here.
Yeah, we need that.
But as the rapper, it ain't up for us to decide who it's gonna be. It's up to y'all to decide that. So all we can do is put this music out and wait for y'all to be like,
Y'all choose.
right, we want him. He the one that speak for us. He the one that represent us.
Yeah,
It's just like politics. Right now, we running for office.
no cap.
When we drop these albums, that's nigga, we running for office.
It's your candidate.
Every time you play that motherfucker, it's like a vote. Or every
Yeah.
time you convince somebody else that's
To
what
play that shit.
and that's it. And then
Got
once
another
enough
one.
people decide this is our guy, they'll push us to the next level.
Do you feel like you got the? Because when you went on that run at the Shade 4-5,
Right.
how many songs you went straight?
I went 5 straight.
5 straight songs. Nigga won 5 straight songs on Shade 4-5. Ain't miss a week. Smoked them. 50% of the album.
Yeah, damn near. And for real,
Did you feel like you got the town support?
yeah.
Town was tapped in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wasn't expecting my inbox to just start cracking. So one thing I realized is sometimes one comment, one like from the right person is worth 50 likes and comments from nobody's.
Yeah.
So that's what I was looking for. I was looking for validation from people that I really, really respected more than I was looking for a whole bunch of likes, streams, and follows, because I can follow that up. Once I got these certain people knowing and feeling it and like, yeah, no, you really,
You're doing something.
then I can go to the next level. This was my very first album. I had to start from the ground up. I had did a lot of traveling with Pain. I had did a lot of shows with Pain and a lot of going to the studio, doing music and writing shit and coming home and just having it on the computer. But the problem was I was so busy living life, I wasn't ready to be a rapper.
you was on the road with it?
I mean, I just was, not even in a bad way, just whether it was at the crib, you know, I was married for 10 years, so I'm at the house with Brave, I'm taking care of the family, I work, and it's just, I wasn't ready to be a rapper. I was a full-time husband, I was a full-time dad, and at the time, I couldn't see how them two things could
mesh together with you trying to get a rap career going.
Right, and it's not because I had to be out fucking hoes and doing none of that type of shit, but shit, my wife worked nights on the weekends. What show am I going to?
Right.
I'm at the crib with the kids.
Right, yeah.
And so I just wasn't thinking about being a rapper at that time, full time, the way I'm thinking about it now.
Shout out to Brave, man.
Oh yeah, that's my guy, man.
Cool
That's my son. Shout out to Emmy. Her mama raggedy than a motherfucker, and I ain't seen my daughter since her birthday, but we don't worry about that.
Oh man, holding the baby from you?
She ain't holding the baby from me. She holding
You done did something.
I ain't did shit. I've been a real nigga, but we ain't even going into that. Just know that I miss my baby for sure, and it's not, yeah.
Hey man, let them daddies see them kids, man. Hey, so your record label is called Brave Music.
Right. I had to come up with something.
That shit tough though.
I didn't want it to be so aggressive that the white folks didn't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be something so soft to where niggas was like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only thing I found that I could really rock with was Brave Music.
And it's loyal to the soil.
Right. You know, that's my son's name. Brave Music. The funny thing is, when I first did that shit, he was like, Dad, I have a record label? I'm like,
yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
Incorporate them youngins, man.
But to be honest, if I could do it again,
mm-hmm.
I would have put the record label in his name for one reason and one reason only.
Why?
Because I could work for Brave. $10 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
If whether it was a garnishment or child support, any of that type of shit, I make $10 an hour, and that's just in case the shit was to crack and millions of dollars started pouring in. You can't even hit this shit because it's not mine.
Right.
I make $10 an hour.
Yeah.
So you
got some sauce for y'all.
You can hit this little paycheck if you want to.
You can get this 10.
Yeah, and for real, I only work 2 hours every 2 weeks. Whenever I'm in the studio, I clocks in. So I think I make $20. Like, I'm waiting. I'm gonna tell them, you know how the rap game go. Rappers is broke.
Yeah.
I work for Brave, man. So if I could do it all over again, I'd have done that. And I'm being silly, but for real, I would dead ass because that's real. But I would have put it.
This episode is sponsored by Haggerty Unlimited Worldwide Logistics and Dispatching. If you're an owner, operator, or a fleet owner, or if you're trying to get into the trucking game, you can hit my website at www.haggertyworldwide.com. You can also hit my Instagram at Haggerty Unlimited Worldwide, Twitter, Facebook, we there. Tap in with me if you need to get some business handled. On the road with Pain, man. How much shit did you learn from Pain in his career and his journey?
So what I learned from Pain was had nothing to do with music. It made my music better. Mm-hmm. But because I came to Pain already rapping. Mm-hmm. By the time me and him started fucking with each other, what I was gonna do with the music, I was already headed in that direction. Even though I didn't go or try to do nothing, but I already had my own mindset on how I wanted to be a rapper. Yeah. And of course, he had been doing it, so he had his name, identity, and everything else established on how he was gonna be a rapper. But
that nigga been rapping my whole life. What
he did help me do, what I did learn from him, which helped me with the music, is to step out of the shadow. And what I mean by that is, nigga, why are you in the background? There's too many weak niggas over there for you to be over here like this.
Yeah.
Nigga, no. You have to go claim your spot. It was I ain't gonna say confidence because I knew what I had, but
he gave the opportunity to step out.
Behind
the shadow.
That too. He definitely provided that, but it was the push. Mm-hmm. It was the nigga go do that, and that's what
you needed.
That's what I needed. So if anything, that's what I learned from Pain, and more things too. You don't think his business shit ain't right? Please, I done peeped all that shit he was doing from the time he started doing that shit. Mm-hmm. Well, not the time he started because I wasn't around when he started, but when I started fucking with him, I peeped all the business moves. So on that end of the game, I definitely learned some shit. Where to find better beats, nigga. Why we waiting on these local ass niggas to give us these trash ass beats that we know we don't like? Yeah. So no, nigga, we going to find beats over here. We going to do this over here.
Taught you not to be stagnant.
That
and
too.
Actually go get that.
But more of that stepping out from behind the shadow shit real quick. Just a story. So I go to the studio with my nigga O2. Shout out to O2. O2 called me. He like, bro, you need to come up here to the city. We in the studio. And I'm like, all right. So I shoots up there. Me and my nigga Fees. And when we pull up to the studio, nigga, it's Porsches and Benzes and all kinds of shit. And we in the hood. And I'm looking like, I guess this where we supposed to be, bro. Nigga hops out the car. It's about 15 niggas. And you know me, just cause of me, I read everything. Niggas is cuz this, cuz that. And I'm like, and fees, you already know the type of time fees on. So he like, niggas, boy, we up out of here. I'm like, hold on, let me call this nigga. O2, man, come outside. Well, come to find out, that's where Rich and everybody be.
Oh, okay.
So we was walking into some real superstar shit. And we didn't even know it.
You know it.
So I gets in there, I'm looking, it's Al Pacino, it's Rich, it's some more niggas.
Heavy hitters.
Right, and O2, of course, and Money Hungry and Blink, they in there because they doing some shit. And the dude's name is Maestro and shit. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, damn, it's going down in here. I just finished listening to these niggas on the way.
Right.
As soon as I get back to the crib, bro, guess where I was? Guess who was there? And guess what we got to do?
Yeah.
So he like, for real? So boom, I'm like, yeah, O2, he got a studio session like next week. We gotta go. He like, bet, nigga. So we on the way next week. Me in the shadows, waiting, grab my little verse. I'm chilling, sitting there smoking. Pain do what pain do.
Moving around.
Hey, how much it cost for me to get a 10-hour block? Everybody, everything. You know how the records scratch at the party? That nigga Maestro looked and was like, 10 hours? Yeah, I need the whole 10. So they chop it up or whatever, and I hear Pain say, no, we ain't doing 5 today and 5 the next day. We need 10, right? Nigga, all in one night. Yeah. We get back to the crib, Pain like, I'm about to pay for us to do 10 hours in the studio. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is we gonna do? Nigga, I'm about to write a mixtape. Bet.
Tonight.
That nigga start feeding me beats. I was writing a couple verses, whatnot. Nigga, a month later, boom, we in the studio. All night, nigga, 10 hours. This nigga Maestro, like, I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. This is crazy. Y'all niggas pumping this shit out.
Hey, legendary.
This nigga's name Pain, yeah, because he in the booth, so I'm talking, yeah, this is my nigga Pain. That nigga's, he's crazy with the shit. That nigga gonna go until you say stop.
Right.
And then, nigga, it's just, that's what it was. That's what it was, and that Propane 1, nigga, all in one night.
That was Propane 1?
Propane 1, nigga, all in one night, 10 hours.
If y'all ain't heard Propane 1, go get that. Tap into that. Shout out that nigga Pain.
Yeah, all in one night.
I ain't know that.
So yeah, and that's what I'm saying, that, because I'd have never done that shit. I'd have never been like, hey, and stood up in front of everybody. Hey, man, how much it cost for me and my niggas to get 10 hours?
Shock value.
Nigga, bro, or...
Yeah.
And they looking like, huh?
Yeah, it's that shock value.
This nigga?
Right.
Nigga, don't worry about who I am. I'm about to show you who I am, nigga. Yeah. We need 10 hours, nigga.
Man, shout out that nigga Pain.
10 hours, nigga. And then after that, he got real good with Maestro. RIP to Maestros. Longest shit happened. But he got good with Stro, and I think he went back and did another one. I went back and did one. Lil Ricky went back and did one. Yeah, Stro was helping us with the mixtapes, and then
so y'all built some kind of fellowship in there with Stro.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then in O2 for sure. O2's the bridge to the city.
Man, O2 has been connected my entire childhood.
Right, and again, I don't know how many Topeka niggas that rap fuck with O2, but if you don't, you missing out. Yeah. That's your gateway to the city. I don't give a fuck what end of the city you trying to get to when it comes to the music. If you don't fuck with O2,
it's gonna be low. It's gonna be slow for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be slow for you because that nigga plugged in. I don't give a fuck who you trying to get a hold of. Nigga Rich, nigga Blink, nigga Boy Big. I'm talking about since a kid. All them niggas. If you don't fuck with O2, you tripping.
Tripping like a motherfucker.
Straight up.
Man, but you know a lot of niggas get that big, that good, that Hollywood energy real fast. You know that name get a circulating around the town. Yeah. Niggas feel like they too big to reach out and get some help.
Well,
you ain't never had that issue.
Fuck no.
Go ask.
Nigga, ask, beg, and pay.
You know what I'm saying?
How much this cost? The first thing I'm asking is, will you do it? Yeah. And then if you don't respond fast enough, is how much does it cost?
How much is it gonna cost to get it done?
Right, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm always trying to ask nigga who's gonna do it first. But you wanna know who got me off of that and who really got me on to paying people what they I ain't gonna say what they worth because we never know what we worth.
Right.
But what it's worth to me.
You, yeah.
And then it's up to you to decide if you think that.
Fuck with it or not.
But Busy, dog.
Busy B?
Yeah, nigga. I asked that nigga. Yeah, shout out Busy. He's really another person that got me up on the business part where it's got to be like this. Because I asked that nigga to get on my album and he got on it. You seen Lion King, and it's that part where Mufasa takes Simba and he walking him around,
showing
him the shit, and he's just putting him up on so much game. That nigga Busy came in my house and did that to me.
Word.
And I'm saying it like that because at that part of the game, nigga, when it came to being a rapper on the business side, nigga, I knew nothing.
Right.
And Busy just came through and told me, nigga, what you need to be looking for, what you need to be expecting, and what you need to be respecting. And at the end of it, that nigga told me what he wanted for the verse. And I gave it to him.
Shout out Biz.
And the reason why I paid him was because he told me something. He said, after you pay me, you'll never do nothing for free again.
On everything.
And I said, you goddamn right.
Yeah, on
I
everything.
gave him his money, and nigga, he gave me a verse, and I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah.
You gonna pay me to do something.
That's why I'm hard. Yeah, I'm hard on paying niggas for their time too, bro. Because I know this time is way more than money.
And it ain't even about. It really ain't even about the bread for real.
Nah, it's never about the bread.
Like I said, the money I gave him for the verse ain't do nothing but pay for his weekend. It's just the fact that, nigga, you gonna pay for what you want.
That's a fact.
And you gonna pay me if you want me.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I'm gonna hit you, but nigga, you gonna pay me.
So, and shit, I noticed that Biz was the only town feature that you had on the last project on the Max Bet.
Yeah.
Was that on purpose?
Nope.
It was just how it worked out.
It's just how it worked out. So.
You ain't had no pain feature on there. I was looking for that pain feature.
No, it wasn't no pain feature. I'm gonna get into that, but I'm gonna get into something else quick too, cause I'm tired of saying R.I.P. But it probably happened a couple more times.
I'm about to say it happens, man.
My nigga Lil Heat. Lil Heat came to the studio with me and was supposed to be on the album, and I got it on video. And I ain't gonna say I played Lil Heat because we talked about it before I did it, but what I will say is I'm glad that he ain't on the album, and I'm glad that I got that video only because since it's on video and that's his last moment rapping, in a selfish way, it's mine.
It's yours.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I'd let the world see that shit and hear the song with him on it, the original version. It's just the fact that since he ain't on the album and because he did pass away, what I got on my computer is way more special to me now.
That's a fact.
And that's all. But again, I let the world see that shit. It ain't like I'm hiding it from nobody, but
right.
Because he in the video where I recorded the whole studio session that day. So of course he was.
Oh, you got some studio footage?
Oh yeah, I got him in the booth rapping and shit. But he ain't on it because I got the opportunity to get Head Ice and DNA on the same song.
Oh, so that's the one you was gonna put Lil Heat on.
That's the one Lil Heat's on. But at the time, for the type of rappers that they are, I didn't have a song that I thought they could flex their skill on other than Mic Check.
That was perfect.
Because Mic Check allows you to just do that. I told them, nigga, I just want 16 bars.
Yeah, that's perfect.
They're like, what's the hook? I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna tie it in. Nigga, give me 16 randoms, nigga, like Cypher. Like what I was saying about Stewart. I need 16 of them.
Real easy.
Right, because this song is gonna be called Mic Check, and I'm using it as a way to show my ability to be that type of rapper.
You do that too.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, we do that too.
Right, I do that too. So that's what that song's about. There's gonna always be a mic check on my album.
I like that.
Always. There will always be a mic check on my album.
Because, man, you know, niggas done got away from doing intros. Niggas don't do outros no more.
Because niggas ain't creative.
Niggas songs is 2 minutes long now.
Niggas is just trying to get money.
TikTok famous.
That too.
Niggas trying to get that TikTok money. I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it either.
I ain't
mad at niggas trying to get money anyway. I ain't mad at the Island Boys. I'm mad at all the motherfuckers that shared that dumbass shit.
I was supporting that shit.
Yeah, I'm mad at that shit.
Nah, you gotta let niggas get their shit off.
Yeah, but I ain't mad at them niggas. Shit, if the world gonna feed into it, then shit, feed into it. And what people don't realize is, even when you click the laugh, you click.
You clicked it.
I'm guilty.
You clicked the hate.
Do you know? Right, I'm guilty of it.
I do it all the time.
Do you know how many times I done clicked on DL shit just to point out how whack he is?
You stupid. You talking about dude from Devious Mind?
Yeah, you know how many times, I done did that? I done clicked and clicked and clicked and clicked and clicked and clicked. I don't give a fuck how much money you make him.
Man,
I'm proving my point.
what's up with you and Devious Minds, man?
Ah, man. To me, it's comedy now. They gonna always be my Ja Rule. They not serious. It ain't serious to me no more like it was. So I can laugh about it, but they gonna always be what Ja Rule is to 50.
Oh, man,
Every
that's
time
crazy.
I see him, it's gonna be comedy.
That's
it's never
crazy.
gonna be. They just Ja Rule to me.
So you ain't giving them no bars on the new track?
Fuck no. I ain't giving them niggas no attention in life.
I'm about to say, 'cause you ain't giving no bars on the original joint, the first joint.
Yeah, I did. Those that knew what was going on. I just didn't want to really flood it because
That ain't what it was about.
not only was it not what it was about, but for what I was trying to do, nigga, don't nobody know who the fuck a DL or a Devious Minds is outside Topeka. So when my Texas niggas hear me talking about this nigga, they not giving a fuck about that song.
Yeah, they don't know what it is.
That's why I made sure the DL disc was the very last song on the album.
Yeah.
If you make it through all 12 of these, well, number
can have
13 is me talking crazy to this nigga. But that's why it's at the end because, like I said, the people in Texas that I fuck with, people in other states that I'm fucking with from racing and shit, they don't know who the fuck a DL is.
Right.
They don't know what I'm talking about, but so they really couldn't relate to that. So that shit's at the very
So
end.
you ain't got no rap beef?
Mm-mm.
Not at the moment.
Mm-mm.
Not until niggas want some smoke.
No. This nigga Clinch was gonna get it.
Clinch gonna get some bars?
He was, but I got other shit I'm worried about right now. I was in my feelings one day and I seen that shit. And,
Yeah.
You know, there's certain shit I can't see at certain times. And when I seen that shit, I'm like, how is this nigga from way somewhere else gonna tell me that he better than everybody in my
Everybody in the town?
nigga? And not just, but now. Like I said, and it was only gonna be for fun. I wasn't. That's why I told that nigga 3 rounds. You know, stand up and go 3 rounds with me. Let's do it. But you know,
niggas come from that cloth.
I did something one day, which is what made me leave it alone. I did something one day, just to test him, and I could tell that from the way he responded, that it went way over his head. I posted his album and I said lunchtime. Or I said lunch break.
Lunch break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga thought I was listening to his shit like I was giving him love on lunch break. Like, no, nigga, I'm telling you, me versus you, you are lunch.
Eat you up?
You are lunch break, nigga. I'm not, this ain't, nigga, no. So after that, I just left it alone. Like,
Eat
yeah,
you up
he
real
ain't
quick.
even ready for the type of wit that I'm coming with. Like,
Nah, because I seen your battle against, who you battle rapped that one time in Lawrence?
Grit.
Grit.
Some nigga named Grit.
Yeah.
Grit was tight.
Grit was alright.
He was
I
tight.
ain't gonna cap with you.
The problem was, with that battle was the noise in the room.
Yeah.
And because, and this ain't no disrespect, I don't think that people was waiting to see him like they was waiting to see me. And not because I am who I am or nothing like that, it's because I don't never do shit.
Niggas wanted to see what you had going on.
Right, and that's all it was.
Yeah, you
So
been
he
low
went,
for a minute.
right, he went first, and you know the crowd's talking, and I'm into the battle rap culture. I understand what it takes to control the crowd. I'm tapped into that. Been tapped into it for a long time. So
See, I think that's where a lot of niggas get confused at too. I don't think nobody really understands how in tune battle rap is with just regular music.
Oh yeah, because that's about. I tell you what.
You know what I'm saying?
If you want to learn how to get your stage presence right,
Gotta watch.
go battle rap. No,
go
do it.
Go do
because you go do it because what happens
I'm
is
too sensitive.
Oh man, you can do that shit. You gotta come to the battle knowing that this nigga's about to say the worst shit ever about you for 3 minutes.
I can't take that.
I can. You wanna know why?
You got tough skin.
Cause it ain't about tough skins. Cause I know what the fuck I'm about to say. So say
It
everything
can't
you
be
got
worse.
right. Say everything you got to say. Cause I'm telling you what I'm about to say is about to be stupid. So I'm gonna sit there and let you get all that out. You can. Your wife is this. Your son's that. Yeah. Say all that shit, please. Because and I'm gonna tell you another reason why. Is because I know I'm so tight with it when it comes to that shit. I don't want my fucking battle to be whack. nigga,
Yeah.
I need you to be tight.
Yeah, you need. Yeah.
Nigga, if
need that shit
if
to
I
be
feel
fresh.
like you falling off, I might whisper a bar in your ear like, nigga, say this. 'Cause
You gonna give him a throwaway?
it's something like, nigga, we can't let this battle be whack. Everybody's watching this shit. I need
Yeah,
you to be
nah.
just as tight as me. Cause that's what I don't want. I don't want to be on that side either. I don't want to be beat 3-0. And I don't want to beat nobody 3-0. I want people to leave my battle like, nigga, we don't know. The battle was tight, nigga. This nigga was
debatable either way.
This nigga Max. That's what I want. I don't
2-1
really,
either way.
you know, I want the crowd to feel like that. I'm gonna always feel like I won. So that.